rate of diffusion of hydrogen gas is to oxygen gas under identical conditions will be. So, applying Gram's law of diffusion, we can say that rate of diffusion of oxygen divided by rate of diffusion of hydrogen, that will be equal to under root of molar mass of hydrogen divided by मोलर मास ऑफ ऑक्सीजन, ऐसा बोल सकते हैं हम लोग, राइट। अब वैल्यू पुट कर देते हैं यहाँ पर, तो जब वैल्यू पुट करेंगे हम लोग तो दिस विल बी इक्वल टू अंडर रूट मोलर मास ऑफ हाइड्रोजन, दैट विल बी इक्वल टू ऑक्सीजन, दैट इज 32, और ये कट जाएगा इससे, दैट इज 16, एंड दिस विल बी इक्वल टू 1/4। और हमें निकालना क्या है, हमें निकालना है हाइड्रोजन गैस इज टू ऑक्सीजन गैस, राइट। ये क्या आया है, ये ऑक्सीजन अपॉन हाइड्रोजन आया है, तो हम यहां से लिख सकते हैं दैट इम्प्लाइज के रेट ऑफ डिफ्यूजन ऑफ हाइड्रोजन गैस इज टू रेट ऑफ डिफ्यूजन ऑफ ऑक्सीजन गैस। वो आप कैसे भी निकाल लो, फर्क नहीं पड़ता उससे। दिस विल बी 4/1, राइट। दिस शुड बी द करेक्ट आंसर। 4/1 मीन्स द फोर्थ इज द करेक्ट आंसर, तो ये फोर्थ वाला आंसर सही हो जाएगा। So let's move on to the next question, that is for the reaction carbon solid plus CO2 is in equilibrium with carbon monoxide. The partial pressures of carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide are 4 and 8 atmosphere respectively at equilibrium. Kp for the reaction is, now first we have to write down the expression of Kp, right? तो क्या Kp का एक्सप्रेशन क्या आएगा इसका, Kp will be equal to pressure of carbon monoxide whole square divided by, now this is solid, तो इसका तो कोई प्रेशर होगा नहीं, इसको लेंगे नहीं हम लोग। CO2, CO2 is gas, तो pressure of CO2, right, and that is equal to, what is the pressure of CO that is given, that is 8, तो ये हो जाएगा 8 whole square divided by, and pressure of CO2 is 4, right। और जब आप इसको सॉल्व करोगे, after solving you will get the answer, that is 16 atmosphere, right। Let's move on to the next question, that is for the given equilibrium twice SO2 gas plus oxygen gas in equilibrium with twice SO3 gas plus heat, means exothermic reaction, right। Okay, the equilibrium reaction proceeds in the forward direction when, means it should go in the forward direction. So oxygen is removed. If you remove oxygen means reactants are removed. Reactants को हटाओगे तो reaction तो backward आएगी, it will come backward, right? So this is incorrect. No. Oxygen is added. If you add oxygen, then it will go forward, right? So this should be the answer. If we talk about the third one, SO3 is added, you are adding the product again backward. Now this is exothermic reaction. Fourth option is temperature is increased. Now in the case of exothermic reaction, if we increase the temperature which is in equilibrium, it will go backward, means this is not possible, this is also not possible, means answer is the second one. Yes, this is the answer. Let's move ahead to the next question, that is when Al4C3 is treated with the heavy water, the compound formed is. Now how to crack these kind of questions, it's given Al4C3 and how do we get the formula of the compound, by the cross multiplying of the valency। तो हमको पता है भाई कि हमारे पास क्या है, we have Al3 plus and we have C4 minus, इन दोनों को मिलकर ये कंपाउंड ऊपर वाला बना हुआ है, राइट। नाउ वी आर एडिंग हैवी वाटर, हैवी वाटर मीन्स D2O and D2O will give us D plus and OD minus, similar to water, like H2O gives us H plus and OH minus, so D2O will give us D plus and OD minus. So what will happen to this D plus, 4D plus will come here and it will give us CD4, right, and here thrice OD minus, that will be AlOD whole thrice. तो मैंने दोनों बता दिए आपको क्या क्या मिलना चाहिए, लेकिन हमसे तो एक ही चीज पूछी गई थी और हाइड्रोकार्बन के बारे में हमसे पूछा गया है. द फर्स्ट इज द करेक्ट आंसर. सो दिस वन इज द करेक्ट आंसर. लेट्स मूव अहेड. Let's move on to the next question, and that is Calgon is commercial name of. Now Calgon we use in the treatment of the permanent hardness, and we know that this is the formula, right? And everything is written in NCERT. Please NCERT पढ़ना शुरू कर दो तो आपका बहुत ज़्यादा भला हो जाएगा. Just two things you have to do. One thing is follow NCERT, and second, don't miss any test of this particular test series. Your rank will improve, right? अगर आपको लगता भी होगा ना कि सिलेक्शन नहीं हो रहा तो सिलेक्शन हो जाएगा आपका. तो टेस्ट सीरीज देनी है, बहुत फायदेमंद है. The type of question, the variety of the question, the level of the question are same like that comes in NEET. ये नीट के जब पेपर दे रहे होगे ना तब याद करोगे आप लोग, हाँ सर ने बात बताई थी. Okay, let's move ahead. Let's talk about the next one, that is ionic hydride is. Now sodium is a reactive metal, and that's why this is ionic hydride, and we know that it forms by sodium ion and H minus, the hydride ion. If we talk about water, water is covalent hydride. See, it has the covalent bonds. This one is interstitial hydride. HF, again it's a covalent hydride, right? So ionic hydride has been asked. So what is the answer? The first one will be the answer. So this is the correct answer, right? So let's move on to the next question, that is question number 77. Which of the following is not acid base conjugate pair? So if acid is there, it will give H plus ion and conjugate base will form, right? So acetic acid क्या करेगा, हमें एसिटेट आयन देगा जब वो H plus आयन को रिलीज कर देगा. And here is acetate ion. So this is acid base conjugate pair. Second one, HCl will give H plus ion and Cl minus. HNO3 will give us H plus and NO3 minus, right? NH4 plus, this will give us ammonia plus H plus ion, but this is not the conjugate base, right? Means the fourth one will be the correct answer. So this is the answer. Let's move to next question, and that is the oxidation state of the central bromine atom in Br3O8 is. Now we have to know the structure of this, right? The structure is Br, oxygen, oxygen, oxygen. अब अगर सेंट्रल वाले का पूछा है तो फिर इसका मतलब वो साइड वालों को भी पूछ सकता है, टर्मिनल वालों को भी पूछ सकता है. मतलब इसका हो जाएगा +6, दिस इज +4, दिस इज +6. तो पूछा है सेंट्रल ब्रोमीन एटम, राइट? सो आंसर इज +4, राइट? मैंने डायग्राम इसलिए बनाया क्योंकि ऐसा भी हो सकता है कि वो टर्मिनल वालों का पूछ ले. इन दैट केस द आंसर विल बी +6, राइट? So as far as this question is concerned, what is the answer? That is +4. Let's move ahead. Which of the following pairs constitute a buffer solution? Now let's talk about the acidic buffer. Means there are two types of buffer solutions. One is acidic buffer, other is basic buffer, right? If we talk about the acidic buffer, it has two components. इसके होते हैं दो कंपोनेंट. क्या? एक तो होता है वीक एसिड और उसके साथ होता है सॉल्ट ऑफ दैट वीक एसिड विद स्ट्रॉन्ग बेस, राइट? मतलब एक वीक वाला कंपोनेंट होना बहुत जरूरी है, राइट? एंड देन अदर इज अ सॉल्ट. इफ यू टॉक अबाउट द फर्स्ट वन, सी HNO3 is strong acid. This is strong acid. This cannot be our answer. H2SO4, strong, cannot be our answer. Calcium hydroxide. Now, if we talk about basic buffer is a mixture of weak base and its salt with the strong acid, but calcium hydroxide is strong base. So, this cannot be the answer. Yes, this weak acid, acetic acid and sodium acetate. Now, this mixture is the example of acidic buffer. So, this is the answer. So, this is the final answer. Let us move ahead. Next question. In which of the given compound the oxidation state of phosphorus is +4? So, for this what we have to do? We have to find out the oxidation state in each case, and if we talk about the second one is the answer. How second one is the answer? See, it is H2P2O6, right. Let us suppose the oxidation state of phosphorus is X. So, what we can do is, we know that the oxidation state of hydrogen is +1, oxygen is -2, correct. Now, 2 into +1 plus twice x plus 6 into -2, that is equal to 0. और यहाँ से जब x की वैल्यू आप लोग निकालोगे, you will get +4, right. So, this is the answer, simple.